Hello and welcome to this video. My name's David Thorne. In this Next.js video, we're going to be talking about dynamic routes. But I'm a fan of always showing by example. So rather than us reading the documentation, let's get straight into an example. So as you've seen in other videos, I've got then these, whoops, I need to actually restart the server before we do that. Okay, as you've seen in the other videos, we've got like static pages where I've hard coded the route and the names and all sorts of stuff. As you can see here, we've got then the about pages. The about pages has got a hobbies, a personal life, and an employment history, and then general. These are hard coded pages, as in the folder structure here has employment, hobbies, personal, and then the main layout itself, the main page itself, is the actual about page. Now, what about if we want to have these dynamic parts? So we don't quite know what's going to come after this, and based upon the information in the browser, that's what we want to base our page about. And these are called dynamic routes. So a good example of this is blogs, and let's just start by having a year. All right. So we'll okay, let's just make it a basically, let's call it a slug first of all. So the folder, it's important here that we need a folder, all right? And then we come inside of here, and then we're going to say export default function, and then page, and then we'll return a standard page as per normal. And I've added Bootstrap in the previous videos. You don't have to use Bootstrap, but I'm just using it for the sake of it. Anyway, so this is then going to be the slug page for our blogs, all right? And when we come to blogs, we want to then have a default page as well, all right? So this is going to be then the default landing page for blogs, okay? And if you've seen the other videos, I've just added these comments at the top to make sure I know which file I'm in. And we're in app blogs, and that's then the page. And then in this one, we're in app blogs, and then we're in slug page. All right, it just gives me a better understanding of what we're doing. All right, so if we come back to here and let's come to our layouts, and let's add blogs to it as well, shall we? Blogs and blog here. And now we have that, and we come to blog, and we see default landing page for blogs. All right. Now, if we come to here and we add in any old rubbish at the end of it, you'll see slug page for our blogs, which means that we can start generating these types of pages. So once you've done that, we can start creating a layout for it. Now, the about page layout is a pretty good example of this. So I'm just going to copy and paste it, and I'm going to copy and paste it, and then we come to here. Okay, so this is then going to be, it's basically going to do exactly the same, but right now we're just going to have the general hobbies, personal life, but let's just change this for blogs, so all, and then blogs, and we'll call it programming, and then blogs, and we'll just say drone flying, and then blogs, and then travel. So, and we'll just say traveling traveling here. Let's just say traveling there. All right. And we come back to our page, and we can see here that if we come to programming, we're moving through all of our pages, and they're going to here. So now, how do we access this page information? Well, we come inside the slug, and what we've got here is then params, and with JavaScript's going to moan at you because it doesn't understand the types, all right? But what we've got here is we've got then slug is then going to be equal to string. And slug, and we'll just change this to be then params slug, and we come here and we see hobbies, and we can see then personal programming, Programming. Did I not change it? I'm guessing I didn't. Oh yeah. Programming, drone, flying and traveling. Okay, so now we've got programming, drone flying, traveling and all. All right, so now we can differentiate between all of the different pages, and we are still completely dynamic, right? So we can refresh this and we still get that one page. So this is just basically exactly how you do it. Now what about now if we come here and we put any old rubbish in it, we go straight for the SSSD page for our blog. So it's not finding anything there because it's coming straight into this. All right. So this is a way of being able to handle the page dynamically. All right. And so it means that you would just need to do some form of checks. Does this blog page exist? No, it doesn't. Then throw some error or redirect somewhere else. But you can do all of this type of work on the server with inside of this one blog page itself. Okay, but this is basically the dynamic routes of how you do it, and it goes through here on the example of exactly what you do. And then can be used, to generate static parameters can be used in combination with dynamic route segments and so on. But then you've got catch-all, but I don't want to get into that. I just wanted to get into the basic understanding of how to have dynamic routes here if you want to have a blog, which I'm going to need this in up-and-coming videos to delve even deeper into this. With that said, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any feedback, as per normal, stick any information in the comments section down below and I will answer every single question. Thanks very much, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao, and goodbye.